The guitar, a spiritual six-string sonic powerhouse. This year we're going to be making an even bigger noise with the help of some guitar and music industry legends. 10-time Grammy Award-winning jazz guitar great George Benson. Zayn Mohammed.
It's the greatest honor. It's an absolute dream.
This prestigious jazz venue, Ronnie Scott's in the heart of London, Soho, where our 8 guitarists will get down and witness the master showman at work, George Benson.
I can almost feel Ronnie in the house. Yeah, one of my favorite cats I've ever met. Probably the greatest lover of jazz in the world. We miss him a lot, but he left us a great legacy, didn't he? But we're going to get started and do something crazy right here.
He really is the master. He's, the greatest jazz guitar player alive or dead, and the most prolific and incredible R&B singer. It's like everything to me.
I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. We're going to work one-on-one. We're going to talk about music and what are you trying to accomplish, and ways that I might be able to inject something that might be helpful.
George will be lending him a hand with something he is the master of, showmanship.
It frees me up, man, when I'm improvising. I don't have nothing to think about but two things. It's either a major or... gimmicks. You have to play it.
I've learned that he's got an incredible relationship with his guitar. He disappears, and in order to have that connection with your instrument and with your audience and with your music, I don't think there's any other way than George's.
First up to play for George is jazz guitarist Zayn Mohammed.
When I was about 3 years old, my uncle was instructed by my father to show me how to hold a full-size flamenco guitar. He did that, and I played till 12.
Zayn's uncle is world-renowned jazz pianist, composer, and arranger Ahmad Jamal, who during the 1950s helped develop the sound known today as cool jazz.
My uncle Ahmad is a huge mentor for me, and I grew up listening to his music, and I didn't really understand it until I was about 14 or 15, and suddenly I realized, wow, and that's what got me into jazz. When I played flamenco, I heard these tensions, these interesting notes, and these interesting chords. And a lot of flamenco guitar players tried to imitate a lot of jazz harmony and jazz guitar chords. This is what I was born to do. This is what I'll die doing.
How you doing there, Zane? When I heard you play the other day, I was knocked out. Now I'm anxious to hear a little bit more of that.
Man, that's mean stuff.
All you, sir.
my friend.
All you.
Wow, that's a great song, isn't it?
So you played it pretty close to the original. You got a lot of things on the ball, man. Even though you got chops to spare, I don't think you overused them with your vibrato thing, the trills.
All right, man.
You're an improviser by nature. That's just the way you hear things. Nobody's coaxing you. You didn't force anything. You just played whatever came next and natural. You played it. Great job, my friend.
Oh, it's an honor, sir. It's just listening to you over the
Great
years.
job. What I heard today was mesmerizing. All the different techniques.
Lovely to meet you. How you doing? You all right?
I'm okay, yes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So this is my guitar actually, and you're going to play some.
I don't know.
No, I'm really excited to hear you play. Beautiful.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
love sound like you're really getting the mean kind of technique down, and
Trying.
you've actually it's a very hard technique. And do you listen to people like you, Srinivas as well, and Vishwan Mohan Bhatt?
I
and all these guys?
grew up looking at you like this, and John McLaughlin, and
Yeah, of
you know,
course,
and
yeah.
Paco, of course.
I can see you've got all of that, you know, all of that kind of interest and technique, and it's kind of. But I also was interested, you know, when I was seeing you play some flamenco. What made you move away from picado technique and get into pick playing?
I'd be completely honest. I'm intimidated by your guitar, so I didn't know. It's got a beautiful action.
Yes. Yes, nice guitar.
I can't.
I've had it since I was 18 years old, and
joking.
it's been played by Sting, by Paul McCartney, Jeff Beck, by all these
I don't want to
players.
hold it anymore.
So, no,
man.
it's just,
I just can't believe that I got to play for my guitar idol, and I learned two things. You got to be ready for anything, and Nitin has a guitar, man.